Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism, and this video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous. And Anonymous gave me the option for, it was just a general contribution. I want to remain anonymous, video of my choosing. And I came across this Michael Irvin situation. Now, I gotta backtrack a little because for me and this channel, this started with a Ray Rice video I did way back in 2014, 2015. And Ray Rice was a running back for Baltimore. Got into a fight with his wife in the elevator. His wife spit in his face. He knocked her out. Like, it was bad. It was a bad looking video. But the wife said this was a two-way fight. You know, it was back and forth. And this was really kind of the start of the whole Me Too movement, was that Ray Rice video. Because it was a black man hitting a black woman, and that's where Me Too started. It started in the black community, which started the founders of Me Too. The original goal was to protect black women who were getting raped in the inner cities. So they weren't talking about white supremacy there or any of that. That was the original focus of Me Too. And then the whole thing got morphed when Alyssa Milano came in and basically stole it from these three black women who had started it, and then that's where you got. And basically the synopsis of that first video was like, this is the beginning of the end for these athletes and cancel culture. And I should really go back and might do another analysis. Maybe I'll do an analysis of that video now, see how it links up in another video. And my point was, like, they're going to keep going now because it was just like that. They freaked out and he was gone. And then Ray Rice never played another down of professional football. Even though his wife was like, no, we're still together. This was equally our fault. I spit in his face. It shouldn't have happened. Either way, this is between me and him. Like, nope, wasn't good enough. And they disappeared him within a week. Gone. And I said, it's going to get to a point where now it's, something major is like in a Super Bowl, you get involved. And now with all these gamblers and my thing then was all these degenerate, because I'm not a gambler at all. I'm not a bettor. I'm not a gambler. I don't play fantasy anything. Okay. I don't. All they would have to do, is set up one of these athletes who's playing in the game. A Tom Brady, okay, or a Mahomes, or God knows what, with something that we're about to read about now, and with immediate response has them banned from the game and changes the this is the stuff you got to worry about. It's frightening. It really is. It's frightening. Because if they're doing it on this level, imagine an accusation from somebody when you don't have, are you serious? When you don't have his type of money or celebrity status and the ability to hire lawyers to defend yourself. Because false accusations happen everywhere to everybody. Usually in the poorer classes. Go away. We're not doing this. Usually in the poorer classes. And when this story first broke, the second I read about it, it broke a couple days ago, and I heard Michael Irvin's response. It's like, I don't even know what these women are talking about. I stopped with them for maybe a minute, took a picture, shook hands, and went back to my room. Next thing I know, I'm getting woken up by security telling me they got to move me out of the hotel. So let's read into the story. But let me first take care of this right here, because I think I know what his issue is. Eye boogers. Yes, eye boogers. He wants his eye boogers removed. Are we happy now? Are we going to leave me alone? Thank you. Alright. Sorry, everybody. Sorry to all Canadians. Okay. And I knew it was, like I said, and I knew it was bullshit, okay, the second from his response. So he's filed a lawsuit. Michael Irvin filed $100 million lawsuit against a hotel chain woman who accused him of misconduct. 3 witnesses support Irvin. Marriott banned him from properties, according to the lawsuit. And that's the scary thing. You got a major corporation like the Marriott that just jump in with the cancel culture, jump in with the woke bullshit. They punish you first, find out the truth later. They don't care. And he's just an announcer now. He's just a commentator. He's not an athlete anymore. He's out. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen to one of these athletes, and wait then. Wait then. But look how this is what happens. Former Cowboys wide receiver Michael Irvin is seeking more than $100 million in damages after he says Marriott International and a female employee in Phoenix defamed him and wrongfully interfered with a business relationship, the results of which included several canceled media appearances tied to Sunday's Super Bowl, according to a lawsuit filed Thursday in Collin County. The dispute derives from a lobby exchange that occurred Sunday evening between Irvin and the staffer at the Renaissance Phoenix downtown hotel. The lawsuit, which the Dallas Morning Star News obtained, lists several witnesses to the conversation at its base as its basis. 3 witnesses spoke with the news. One provided timestamped photos and videos indicating the conversation between Irvin and the hotel staffer occurred around 11:10 p.m. A Marriott spokesperson did not immediately return a request for comment Friday morning. In phone interviews this week, Irvin and the witnesses described the conversation between Irvin and the woman lasting no longer than a minute. Irvin said he shook hands with the woman during their talk and walked alone to his room. According to the lawsuit, Irvin was shockingly woken up by a crew of security and removed from the property without any explanation or questions. It also states a hotel manager contacted the NFL, informed the league Irvin had been accused of inappropriate behavior. Before, like, the guy's even woken up, you don't even get his side. Like, this is it. And you got a corporation like the Marriott. How dare you? How dare you without evidence? How dare you? They don't care. No, they think they got a sucker on the hook here. Michael Irvin, he's had issues in the past. He's had accusations in the past. He's coming back after drinking. This is perfect. And what does NFL Network do? Immediately pulls him off the air, cancels all his appearances, cancels all his spots on other networks. There's a lot of money. A lot of money. And I know it's like, oh, boo-hoo, poor rich celebrity. Oh, yeah, he loses all those. You lose your job. I lose my ability to get to be banked, get shadow banned. We all get shadow banned. It's all the same shit. Baseless accusations. You see how fast they move when they're willing to believe the lie. And which way does the lie always go? Which way is the narrative always going? It only goes one way. They don't move like that for conservative values. They sure as hell don't. But for woke ideology, for Me Too, oh, what? Who? Yeah. Throw him out, notify the league. Like, really? Because these never turn out to be bullshit, right? All these stories, they never lie. They never make anything up, right? Be damned the statistics. Be damned the statistics. But hey, we got a narrative. Because it's not really about Michael Irvin. It's about all of us. It's about everybody. It's about this oligarchy, this corporate oligarchy that's in control, and they pull all the fucking switches and they want you gone, you're gone. They want to use you for a fucking political tool. They're using you for a political tool. It's bigger than him. But being that football is what it is, it's a great way to warn the masses. It's a great, hey, stay in line. Stay in line. You all like watching Michael Irvin's analysis. You like watching him on the print. Not this time. See how easy that is? We got the Marriott. It'll just tell us. Tell us before you even woken up, and you're done. Decision's already made. You're done. Before he's even woken up, spoken to, given one sound out of his mouth. Okay, in order to defend himself. The league's already notified he's getting thrown. His life is canceled. Now say, I am free. You live in a free country. Man, George Carlin had it so right. Maybe we'll all watch that together. Oh, I'm so glad he sued them. I'm so glad he sued them. Are you serious? Dude, do you know, like, I ran investigations at Macy's. I did that. I mean, that was my career for like 19 years. You don't go telling a second entity that I can't even get the words out, because like right now I'm back in that mode. And this would be my reaction if you told me that like we called somebody's job that we really didn't know, somebody just made an accusation about, but we haven't talked to them, nobody knows anything, but like of an like, are you insane? While the guy's on my property and I could just talk to, are you insane? I can't even fathom the fucking liability that would be fucking opened up to. I'd lose my, at least when I was at the company, yeah, I'd lose my job. You'd lose your job so quick for that. Didn't matter how senior an executive I was. Oh, wow. You call the guy's job, like, based on a 30, you got no proof of anything. Like, you don't wait for the son, like the guy to wake up. Hey, we had an issue. Like, that's just wow. I gotta get out of Macy mode right now. Like, that's just unreal to me. Unreal to me. Okay. 3 witnesses spoke to the news. One provided timestamp photos. Now, I've already been there. Indicating the conversation between Irvin and the hotel staffer occurred around 11:10 p.m. A Marriott spokesman did not immediately return a request for comment Friday morning. In a phone interview this week, Irvin described the witnesses Irvin and the witnesses described a conversation between Irvin and the woman lasting no longer than a minute. Irvin said he shook hands with the woman during their talk and walked alone to his room. According to the lawsuit, Irvin was shockingly woken up by a crew of security and removed from the property without any explanation or questions. It also states a hotel manager contacted the NFL and informed Irvin that he'd been accused of improper behavior. The lawsuit accuses the manager, when doing so, of trying to have Irvin canceled. Yeah, goddamn right he did. Hotel manager. A hotel manager! Go get me fucking towels. Like, a hotel manager. Granted, it's probably a nice, pretty good job in a hotel like that, but god damn it. This week, Marriott banned Irvin from all its properties, per the document. Multiple people with direct knowledge of the situation told the news Marriott has surveillance video of the encounter between Irvin and the female employee. She is listed as Jane Doe in the lawsuit. The exact nature of her accusation towards Irvin is not known. So it's not even known. Maybe the NFL knows what she's accusing him of, but he doesn't know. Irvin doesn't know. Ain't that a bitch? Police have not received a criminal complaint related to the manner, a spokesman told the news on Friday. Irvin, a Pro Football Hall of Fame inductee, works for NFL Media, was most prominently appearing on NFL Network. He makes additional television appearances on ESPN. On Monday, Irvin contributed to NFL Network's coverage of opening night. The event featured interviews with players and coaches from the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles, who will meet Sunday at Super Bowl. What is it? 42 now? 52 in Glendale, Arizona. In response to the misconduct accusation, NFL Media canceled all Irvin's subsequent Super Bowl week appearances. ESPN followed course, canceling a Friday guest appearance on First Take, a sports debate show. Plaintiffs' representatives have reached out to the hotel and even met in person to obtain clarity about this situation and provide witnesses and resolve this matter before plaintiff's reputation could be damaged any further, but to no avail, the lawsuit said. Like, how dare you? They accuse you and then don't even tell you what you're accused of. Oh, Jesus Christ. Even with lawyers, when we're not, like, what am I accused of doing? What did NFL Network? I mean, sue NFL Network. So then obviously NFL Network doesn't even really know what he's accused of doing if it's not suing them as well. What's the freaking accusation? What is it? But he's canceled from everything. He's losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, presumably. And the damage to his reputation. Like, what could he have possibly said in that amount of time? What could he have done or said? In a phone interview this week, Irvin said he had dinner and drinks with former Cowboys safety Michael Brooks before returning to the Renaissance Hotel. Brian Davis, Joe Manuel, and Phil Watkins said they were at the hotel's bar lounge when spotting Irvin standing there upon his return, chatting with fans. The three men, who are business associates, hadn't previously met Irvin and are not Cowboys fans, they said. Davis, who owns Mice Media and works with Watkins there, supports the Eagles. All provided a similar account. Using a waitress as an intermediary, Davis and Manuel offered to buy Irvin a drink. He declined. Soon afterward, he walked over and thanked them, explaining he had a Monday morning appearance on ESPN. That's cool. I mean, that's cool. No, no. Instead of just like, nah, hey, I'm not blowing you off. That's cool. The four men chatted. Irvin was asked if he'd take a photograph with them. He said yes, but requested for the picture to be taken outside. And I understand that's why he didn't want to necessarily get trapped. That's a public relations kind of events move where, you know. So yeah, cool. And he's moving outside to avoid a situation and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's moving out there where it's in public, everybody can see, so there's no... That's why he's moving out to the lobby. That's where shit went bad. According to cell phone timestamps Davis provided, these photos were taken at 11:08 p.m. The men returned to the hotel lobby. Davis detailed a female staffer approaching Irvin and striking up a conversation. This is an employee. This is an employee. This isn't even like this is an employee of the company. No, like dollar signs for her. That's what she's saying. Davis detailed a female staffer approaching Irvin and striking up a conversation. He recalled Irvin's hands being on his own shirt. It was very distinct, Davis said. I remember where his hands were because I remember thinking he was in good shape for an almost 60-year-old guy. He leaned over, shook her hand, and I'm telling you right now, that conversation was about 30 seconds. If it was a minute, I would be shocked. I think 30 seconds. Just normal back and forth. Michael walks to the elevator. She goes back to the restaurant. Everything is as normal as could possibly be, and that's it. Davis, Manuel, and Watkins said that. To them, there was no evidence the conversation between Irvin and the staffer was heated or inappropriate. All expressed surprise upon learning the controversy surrounding Irvin. I didn't see anything obvious, Manuel said. It makes you wonder. Look, I got a 13-year-old daughter. I'm all for respecting women and all that. But we live in a country where you're innocent until proven guilty. It seems to me that someone can make a remark like that, and the guy's reputation is at stake here. His whole livelihood is at stake. So I thought it was pretty aggressive. And that's it. It's bigger than Michael Irvin. It's the most minute of accusations that they will take you out for, and these are corporations against personal people. The Marriott, a hotel manager at the Marriott, informs the NFL that one of their employees, that Michael Irvin said what to one of what, and they don't even tell you. And that's one of their the newest, biggest weapons, is they don't even tell you what you're accused of. You don't even know. And somehow you have to defend yourself. I mean, we've all dealt with that in our personal lives, haven't we? So, let me know what you think. And thank you to Anonymous for sponsoring the video. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like me to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with either the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care.